China. Bing, bing, bong, Obamacare. Bing, 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 bong, 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 bong. Get those lights off. Bing, 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 bing. China. Bong, bong, bing, 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 bong. Turn off the lights.
What's up, you guys?
Hey.
Hey, happy Sunday.
He's
It's
a
Sunday?
good dancer.
Whoa, I think I heard an echo.
Echo! You did?
No, maybe not. I don't know. Everything's an echo right now. What's going on, chat? What's up, Inferno? Hi, Crispy Bomb. Hi, Supersonic.
Hello.
This
Donald
is
Trump's a good dancer.
For
Donald
GameStop
Trump
Prank
is
Part 2.
That's why Inferno's here. He's like, I got all the phone numbers. But see, the thing is, now it's 7 o'clock here because our time sprung ahead. I think your time springs ahead too.
Yeah.
So now everybody's like extra closed. Wait a minute. Don't they close at 6? Right? So last time.
It would be the same. It would be the same time. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I
Like,
know. I got confused. Leave me alone. Don't judge me, okay? I did. I really was like, wait a minute. Something's off. Is their time the same or is it different?
It's differently the same.
Same but different.
Same
But still the
Z's.
same.
I don't know. It feels like later, honestly, you guys. It doesn't feel right. What's up, Ice Queen? So today we've got we're -1. So we got Supersonic Station. You want to say hello?
Hi, I don't feel very good today.
You never feel good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're fine.
I'm sick as hell. I could call GameStop and ask them for chapstick or something.
Chapstick?
Wow. Okay, that's definitely gonna work. I'm sorry you're sick, but you're always sick. So I don't know.
I got the flu. It's not fun.
Why are you always sick though? That's my question. What's up, Tima?
Blah, blah.
All right. Well, he doesn't have an answer for that.
That is a good question. I don't know because I'm human. I guess I don't know.
I don't think so because I don't get sick that often. And then we got the Xbot448. Would you like to say hello, bot?
Hello, bot.
Oh, you so.
Oh,
funny.
I mean, what's going on, everybody? Everybody in the chat, of course, the panel members. I am ready to get casual with some topics.
Are you? Now, is it me or does Xbot sound weird to you guys?
He sounds normal.
Oh, he does not.
He sounds like a bot.
Stop.
I think she's trying to mess with me, is what it is.
No, you sound different to me. Maybe it's the headset.
Do I sound like I'm 13 instead of 12?
No, you actually sound old. Like you're like
Let's
older.
go, people! Let's go!
We should all do the show talking like old men. Okay.
You old fart. Mel, you sound kind of cranky today.
Who, me?
Yep.
I'm not cranky. I'm
She
not.
just wants to play PUBG. That's
I
all
just
it
ate
is.
a lot of veggies and bread. And then we have the Crispy Bomb over here. Crispy, you want to say what's up?
Listen to your
Listen here.
Ears 476 times.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. Tim must start drinking.
You can't say the number, though. You actually have to say it 400.
Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. 476.2 times.
Oh.
There you go. You got it
But
right.
what's up, everybody in the
Mr. Gliss?
chat? Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Crispy
it.
just got home from work. Xbot and I just ate dinner. Supersonic just got sick again for like the 600th time this week. And
Dude,
we don't.
you gotta live in a bubble from now on. I think that's the only way you're not gonna be sick.
Well, it's like this flu thing. Like,
What's up, Foxy?
I'll have it, then someone else in the house gets it, then another person gets it, then it goes right back to me. Then I don't feel very good.
I'm sorry, but you know what? You got to get some Theraflu and drink that while we're on the show.
Eat
Suck it
more
up.
oranges, man.
I'm gonna go drink. I'm gonna go get some NyQuil real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh man.
So Foxy said, I just got in here and I'm already drunk. Oh man, see what you did, Crispy. What's up, Vogels?
Let's get everybody drunk.
And we don't have the butcher van today, and I really can't impersonate him. So, if you guys want to do the honors.
Okay. Well, see here it is. The Division 2. Even though the audio doesn't work and there's a crazy amount of glitches, I am still super excited over Anthem to play the Division 2.
Just like you were excited for Echo. Holy crap. Just like you were excited for Anthem.
Well, the thing about Anthem is I can play Anthem later on, but it's all about Division 2. And even though like you'll fire your gun and then you'll hear the shots 20 minutes later, it's not going to break the game. It's okay.
Very nice, Xbot. All right, guys, I gotta switch out my headset, and I'll be right back.
I never drank NyQuil before. I just drank a bunch.
You're not supposed to drink NyQuil. You're supposed to drink DayQuil because it's still daytime. Number one, number two.
It's gonna be.
You don't drink a bunch. You don't chug it.
He's gonna be hallucinating.
He's got a Juggo NyQuil.
I didn't know there's DayQuil. I thought that's what you're supposed to drink when you get sick. I just drank like a cup of it.
Oh my God.
You did not stop bullshitting.
I
Okay?
did because I'm sweating like crazy. Like my body's real hot.
All right, well, open the window. It's winter time. Throw some snow on you. You'll be fine. You got this. Okay. All right.
Does it really make you sleepy and crap?
We'll find out when you pass out in 2 minutes from now.
Okay, as long as I don't see
I
Sean.
hope you hallucinate.
If I don't hallucinate and see Sean Murray or something, I'll be fine.
Well,
Dude, I'll let you know right
who
now.
that guy is.
Back in the day, I used to pay $3 a tab to hallucinate. Okay, so you're getting it just by drinking cold medicine.
Wow.
Me too, dude. I'm zoning out on like her screen with these stars. I thought I saw Sean Murray. I swear to God, I saw
No,
him.
you didn't.
Chase him.
All right. Well, guys, let's dive into what have we been playing this week. Go ahead, Crispy.
Gears.
Shut up.
Jesus.
He's lying.
Female Eevee and what? Blades? No, Xbot. I'm sorry. Xbot played some PUBG too.
Oh.
Remember?
Xbot played
Remember?
PUBG?
Yeah, you remember that?
Nope.
No, he just remembers Destiny. That's all he remembers.
He's like, they caught me.
Crispy, we played PUBG this week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't remember?
I don't remember.
Are you the one taking the NyQuil?
Oh my goodness.
And this is how it starts. Yeah, no, Xbot, you definitely did, but continue, Crispy.
I did a private match with Noof Nukem. Primal Eve destroyed me and made me cry like a little baby. And yeah.
Nice. What was that? What game?
Gears of War 4.
You said
it was
Gears
a lot of
5
fun.
times already.
Yes. Yeah. So who's getting really
Hold on,
toasty over
Crispy,
here?
I missed it. What game was that?
Gears.
Nice. So Primal showed you what's up.
You say Gears more than Phil Spencer says Game Pass.
Wow. I don't
But
think that's
not
possible.
But not more than Phil Spencer says congratulations.
That is true.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Very nice. How about you, Supersonic Station?
VR, what? No.
No, I'm sick. I can't play VR when I'm sick. I'm still on Horizon Zero Dawn. That game's freaking epic, man. I can't believe how much work they put into it.
Oh, now I'm getting nauseous.
No, it's freaking awesome. I love this game so much.
Nice. I thought that was a great game. I'm not gonna lie. That's it.
I did hop on. I know Xbot is going to talk about some Destiny, but I did hop on Destiny 2 on the PC because it was free. My Anthem broke update. I get my Xbox back tomorrow. I better have my Scorpio edition, or I'm gonna kick Phil Spencer in his nuts.
That is awesome. Too bad it broke though. Did you send it back?
Yeah, I sent it back. Xbox was nice enough to extend my warranty. It did go out while I was playing Anthem, but I don't. Maybe it's a coincidence. I don't know. I thought it was a HDMI port, but I don't know.
Don't even try to
I thought
smooth it over that Xbox doesn't brick. Okay.
I think it was Anthem. I was on the last boss on Anthem, and it went out. Remember where we were talking about it, like before everyone started saying Anthem bricked my console. Anthem bricked my damn console before anyone else was talking about.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
I'll be happy when I get it back, though. I've missed it so much.
Did they send you a tracking? When are you gonna get it in?
Yeah, Monday. Tomorrow, I'm gonna wait for the postman.
Yay! Holy crap! Who's got that echo? Supersonic.
No.
I changed my headset because I thought it was my headset. All right.
I don't hear an echo. I hear no
I hear
echo.
it every now and then.
Oh goodness.
Xbot, what have you been playing?
Let's see. I play a little bit of Anthem. I played this game that one of the supporters out there in the community was kind enough to send me a code for, and unfortunately, he's not on the panel here tonight. But Butcherman sent me. Butcherman, Butcherman sent me DOA 6. Dead or Alive is my favorite fighting franchise, and I'm digging DOA. And the funny thing about DOA is, when I told OhSnaps that I like DOA and everything like that, she was like, and then she was talking about the girls and everything, right? Mm-hmm. But when I'm playing the game, she's like, so where are the boobies? Like she wanted to see the outfits that were just like not really outfits there. Like it was just jumblies, you know what I'm saying?
I wanted to see the jiggly tits, okay?
What happened? I heard they did take a bunch of the skimpy outfits.
Snaps, you saw that one chick with the white hair. Was that skimpy enough for you?
No.
Really? It looked like it was just belt straps for that made up some type of like. Oh my goodness. But I mean, they covered some chicks up, I guess, more.
They just look like Barbie dolls, honestly.
At the end of the day, I like it for the fighting game. I like the fighting game.
You're the only one that likes it for the fighting. The rest of us likes it for bouncing boobs.
Yeah. If that was the case, they would have come out with another beach volleyball game. Oh. You know, and
I want to get that now.
I didn't buy it.
It shows me it's buffering over on YouTube.
I switched it. You just refresh it.
Okay. All right. So if you guys buffer, just refresh the page. Freaking YouTube is being crazy. Continue, bot.
Oh, and guess what, guys? I know everybody out there will be excited to hear that I started playing Destiny 2 again with
wow.
Joker's Wild DLC, Gambit Prime, all new like exotics and stuff like that. Yes, guys, I am back to playing Destiny 2.
What is Joker's Wild DLC?
It's got the unfolding story of the Drifter, the guy who runs Gambit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and there's gonna be like this quest line where you either pick to stick with the Vanguard, or you pick the Drifter, and like you swear your allegiance to one or the other. And there's this whole quest line.
Swear my allegiance to no one.
All right, but with that being said, I'm back into it, and I finally, I started messing with Black Armory. That was the DLC that
You're boring stinking corpse.
What happened?
You're boring stinking corpse. He said,
"I'm sorry." Know. All right, well, I guess that's it then. Okay.
Did you play any PUBG though, bot?
Apparently.
Maybe you drank some NyQuil and forgot about it. My NyQuil's starting to kick in right now, I think.
Xbot's like, I'm not going to play for like 2 hours. What's up, bot?
I remember now.
Uh-huh.
I did play PUBG. and we're doing like the night map and all sorts of stuff. And
yeah, we did.
I'm really rusty. I got to go back and play that some more.
Yeah, very nice, bot. You did, and you are rusty. He didn't even kill me once, guys. Usually he's the team killer.
I did shoot you in the head, though.
Actually, I shot him, and then he, like, shot me down, and I don't remember what happened.
I popped her, and her helmet flew off, and she started crawling on the ground.
Piece of shit.
It was great.
And, guys, all I played this week, honestly, was just PUBG.
No VR?
No.
Huh.
Xbox won't let me be a stay-at-home VR player, so...
you never said that when you got the VR, the next stipulation was you have to stay at home.
That was the stipulation.
No, that wasn't.
No, guys, it was just unspoken, bot.
I'm lying to you all.
It is an unspoken agreement, okay? It should have been.
Strategery.
But strategery. I really didn't play anything, but I did get a new headset for Xbot and I. If you guys like see people in the community, it's got EKSA or whatever. I'm really pissed about these. They're like $40 each. Yeah, I don't know if it's ESCA or ESKA. Where's I don't remember, but whatever.
ESPN.
No, not ESPN. But anyways, mad people got their tag and their names on Twitter and stuff, and I bought a set of these because someone reviewed them as great, and they have a disgusting echo in the Xbox party. ESKA. Thank you. ESCA. Is it ESKA or ESCA? Because it's all caps, so it's got to be ESKA.
That's like trying to say Eskimo and then like having a stroke right in the middle.
Blades up. But yeah, there's a disgusting echo on the party chat. I don't hear it, only everybody else. And I always yell at everybody else for having an echo, and it's really like pissing me off. So now I have to return them. I'm gonna try making like covering the mic so like it doesn't pick up so much of the aggravating noise. But other than that, I'm not happy with them. They're comfortable. I'm like 90% happy. But the echo really, it just makes me want to get rid of them.
Did you try it on different platforms? Like, did you try it on your PC and your Xbox?
No, I haven't plugged into my PC yet.
Try them on your PC and see if it's just an Xbox Live.
How am I going to know if I hear an echo on the PC if I don't talk to him?
I'm using mine right now.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes on the Xbox, I hear echoes a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like the Xbox Live stuff. So I don't know. Try on PC and get on a game or something.
That's probably not going to happen. I'm not going to.
He just wants you to play a game on PC.
Yeah, I don't. The only thing I would really play on there right now is VR, and that's really not going to work out. Crispy Blade says good games last night. Crispy.
Yes, Blade's pretty good. Gotta say, like he's good
right.
at games.
He kind of is. You know, if he was playing PUBG, he'd just be yelling at the game. So
fired cannon in the house.
Somebody fired a cannon in the house.
Did you hear that? I was like, oh.
That's Sean Murray doing a drive-by.
How did you know?
He heard us talking about him.
He's always watching.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I was really pissed about this headset. So, just joined an Xbox party from PC. But okay, Timo, anytime I did that, it still had an echo, like with my regular headphones. And right now I'm using the Turtle Beaches that Xbox gave me. But I'm really disappointed. So, you know, if you guys have any tips on how to get rid of the sound, I moved the mic away from my mouth and everything. And I don't know. And I'm really disappointed because they're very comfortable. But anyways.
Did you just try them once, though? Or
huh? No, I mean, I was in a party last night and in a party today, and I had to change them because Chelsea was like, ooh.
Snaps.
What?
Probably.
Does the Turtle Beaches have a detachable microphone?
Yes, just like that one does.
So why not just try putting the Turtle Beach mic into the other headset?
Xbot, you're a fucking genius.
You are smart. And it's probably someone in your party that has their
it's
TV
not.
up or something.
It was both of my kids in the party chat, Chelsea, everybody that I've been in the party with. I lost the microphone part to the one I'm wearing. Whoops.
What headset is it called again? Brian Baker wants to know.
ESCA? ESKA?
Oh, hold on. I think I got the box.
Okay, so the Turtle Beach one has a little fuzzy thing over it.
Yeah, EKSA. Oh. It's the E900 gaming headset.
Yeah, I posted it on Twitter earlier too.
You posted it?
I posted it. But it this has like the fuzzy over the mouthpiece on the Turtle Beach.
Oh, it's got the mic condom.
Yeah, it's got a mic condom. So I think that's what I need. I'm gonna try that and then see if it works. If not, I'm returning them because I'm not gonna deal with that. I'm not paying $40 to not be able to use something because I get aggravated with it. You know, and Amazon just lets you return anything, so I'm not too worried. Anyways, let's dive into some topics, guys. Xbot, I know he's gonna be like, we have topics.
Oh no, I said that all off air. I was gonna act professional.
Because you always do that every
episode. You blew my cover. You blew my cover.
My bad. I'm sorry. All right. So let's talk about this Nintendo Labo VR. 3 episodes ago, we were talking about this Labo, whatever the hell you guys want to call it. I don't care. This Labo VR, we talked about the Switch VR 3 episodes ago, and Supersonic Station had said, man, I hope they're not going to do some stupid Labo cardboard shit.
It sounded like you were going to try to use his accent on there, and you decided not to.
I don't know. I was just talking, okay? Just let me live. And then here we go. They did the stupid Labo cardboard VR shits. What do you guys think about this? I'm gonna give this over to Crispy Bomb first. Crispy.
Why? Just why? That's it.
That's the best answer.
When Supersonic said it, I was like, you know what? It just totally makes sense. It's gonna happen. And sure enough, it did. And I don't understand why they think that it's logical to, even do that, because you're basically, putting the Switch on a piece of cardboard on your head. I mean, that doesn't make sense to me.
What are you talking about? Innovative.
Yeah. Maybe they're thinking of the price point, but I mean, for the love of God, you couldn't make a piece of plastic that's better than that.
Didn't they do Google Cardboard 2 years ago?
we were gonna make a Ford out of it. That's what we're gonna do. I don't know. It just baffles me. I understand Switch is kind of this niche thing. Nintendo is Nintendo, but I don't understand why you can't even I wouldn't even think that would be VR. It's just I don't know. Just give it to Sonic, because he's just gonna go off and I'd love to hear it.
Sonic.
Oh, me?
Are you drunk yet?
Here's the deal. Google Cardboard costs $4. Labo costs, how much is it for the main?
The starter set is $40 to get everything, all the experiences and the cardboard to build each experience as well would be $80.
Yeah. Okay. So Google Cardboard costs $5. And that stuff, $40 $40 will get you an elephant that you can walk around and be an elephant and shit. And if you pay more, you can stick your face in a rabbit as a rabbit.
No, it's a bird. I thought you were gonna pick a rabbit's body part there.
No, you can stick your face in a bird's butthole.
That's so special. I need it now.
And then for $40, you can have a cardboard penis on your head. I don't for real though.
You can't say penis on the show.
It doesn't surprise me. Nintendo's freaking weird.
Titties are okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, titties are #titties are okay. Iron Bean Coffee with the super chat. Sorry for all that cursing, Iron Bean Coffee. I'm just really mad.
Iron Bean. Hold on, super. You can't talk over the singing. Thank you, Iron Bean Coffee, for the super chat. I didn't know you guys were here. We would have said titties a lot less.
I don't know. I mean, it's definitely for kids. It's being advertised for kids. You know how, if you got a big wheel when we were kids, you and your dad would put it together or something on Christmas. It's weird that they're not selling this around Christmas and launching it now.
What happened, Bot?
You never had to put a big wheel together. I had 4 of them as a kid.
Or a transformer.
I never had a big wheel.
I had, my favorite one was my Smurf one. It had one of those brakes on the side, so I got to pull the handbrake and I kept spinning it around going down a hill.
That sounds dangerous.
So I didn't care at that point in time. I'm I'm in a big wheel. I'm safe.
I expect Nintendo to release something else down the line. I mean, the device, tablet, whatever you want to call it can't do what VR can do. I mean, the controllers have the gyro things in them, and I don't know if the tablet does itself, but there are going to be some things you can do, but it's not powerful enough. You're not going to get the frames per second. It depends on what experiences they're going to give you. If it's going to be something super simple, maybe they can pull it off, but if it's any VR, it's probably going to make people sick because you got to have 60 frames per second per eye.
So when can we get this? Like, when can I get my hands on this?
April 12th.
April 12th. You know what? I was just looking at it too. It's right in front of my face.
Yeah, I wasn't even looking at it, and I knew the date. You know why? You know why?
Because you already talked about this last night.
Oh, okay.
I got one thing, one more thing to say though. It's shit like this and like phone VR, Labo VR, and like the VR you see at Walmart on shelves for like $19. It's that garbage that gives good VR like a bad name, because people are gonna come into this and try it as their first VR experience. They're gonna be like, "This is fucking dumb."
So many people that already hate VR or don't want to have anything to do with it. I totally see what you're saying, Supersonic, because they're gonna try that out and they're gonna be like, "Meh, I don't even."
So wrong.
What?
It's not true. I mean, at the end of the day, like, me and Christy are sitting here with like these VR lovers that like, yo, you guys should pay like $400 or $500 for a headset or whatnot.
$350.
But check this out. PSVR sold fairly quickly when it came to VR headsets, and one of the biggest things was its price point. Right? It was the lowest entry level. Now, if you look at what's going on with Nintendo, I don't think they're trying to replicate the Oculus or the Vive or even the PlayStation VR. I think they're going to have smaller experiences developed by Nintendo and other, like, you know, real game developers. And I actually think that they went from cardboard being a joke to actually having useful cardboard with the VR headset. I mean, Samsung did the same thing. They had cardboard that you put your cell phone in, and I'm looking at like what type of experiences you can get, and you know, if they're first party Nintendo experiences, that even if they're like, when it comes to power or whatnot, on the same level with the cell phone VR, but I think it's going to be a little bit better because I feel the Switch is more powerful than the cell phones that they were doing the whole VR.
That's a good point.
It's more powerful, right? But the Switch and phone VRs, they all suck.
But what I'm saying, Sonic, you think everybody should go out there and get the top of the line.
I don't. I mean, that's why there's answers this year. The Oculus Quest is releasing. That's a total wireless headset that's going to play like good Oculus Rift games on the headset. No more wires. Everything everyone was bitching about, it's gone. No more wires. They're competing with Sony.
Okay,
they're coming to the living room.
The ones that are on the go, like the Oculus that's out now that has no wires, is not as powerful as what you are messing with.
No, the Quest will be though, and it's not going to be that much more. They're releasing.
Yeah, how much? Yeah, how much is it going to be?
Like $350 or something.
All right, $350. Guess what, guys? If you already have a Switch, you can get into a quote unquote VR experience for $40.
Right, I mean, that's not really fair though, because everyone will go out of their way to buy like a $500 console, but if it's VR, then if it's over $300, people have some big problem with it.
Unless they got a computer that can run it. But Blade says, I'll be honest, mobile phone gear VR got me interested in actually getting an Oculus. So that's
I don't
number
think the
one.
Switch will do that though.
And then he says Samsung doesn't do cardboard. They actually use an Oculus headset. And then he goes on to say, phone VR is actually more of an investment. The damn phone is $1,000. Now, he makes some very good points.
Okay, so what are you going to... Oh, my bad.
My computer was $1,000. So, I mean, you know, and then the headset was another $350. Well, mine was more expensive because where I purchased it from. And I see what you're saying, Supersonic, but maybe we're wrong. Maybe it's going to help.
This thing's going to sell.
Well, of course it's going to sell because it's cheap.
The Quest, you don't need a powerful PC anymore. You don't need anything but that. You don't need a PlayStation for that. It's going to be good running VR games.
All right, but Sonic, here's the deal. When it comes to the Switch and what they're trying to do over there, the one thing that the Switch has that, you know, this Oculus over here doesn't have is the name Nintendo behind it with first party like Mario, Zelda.
I would love to see Mario in VR.
Exactly. And that right there, even if it's a lighter virtual reality experience, you put that Mario, you put that name Mario, and then you put VR next to it, and people are gonna buy it.
If they do like real VR, like I mean, what they're showing now is you walk around like a damn with an elephant head on you, like drawing shit.
That's only
and,
one. That's only one that you're pointing out, man.
Okay, I'll point out the rest. I need a picture. We got one with the schlong on your face. We got one with the elephant. You're walking around as an elephant. You got one you're sticking your head up a bird's ass. What are the other ones? Something you do with your foot that you're gonna break the cardboard. People have to realize
like a bazooka one.
Yeah, like if you're playing a game where you move around in VR and stuff, your sweat too, and cardboard does not handle sweat. I'm just saying.
Okay, well that's gross because when my stepson he was using my VR before he got his, right? The kid loves it. He uses his VR. He plays what's that game, babe?
Beat Saber.
Beat Saber. Okay. If he was to play that on mine and get sweat on it, I got so mad when he was playing something else.
Juicy with it with his headset too. Oh my goodness!
Can you never say that again?
Oh,
okay?
I put it on after him, and I'm like, oh,
ew! It was so wet. So I could see what you're saying about people sweating and stuff like that. They probably won't have any experiences that are really gonna make you like sweat. I was gonna say condensate. Yeah. I don't think they would have anything that's really gonna make you sweat because obviously for obvious reasons it doesn't make sense.
Isn't that a song gonna make me sweat? Everybody dance now.
No. I'm actually reading about it. It says the contents of full set including naked goggles. They're called naked goggles. So the goggles, what those are going to do is they're going to magnify any reading and magnify your Oculus. In
other words, it's going to be a piece of shit.
No, because if you look at your Oculus, you have a set of goggles in there, like magnifiers and stuff.
Hey, OhSnaps, can you please tell Sonic that they're not trying to compete with Oculus? They're not trying to compete with PSVR. They're not even trying to cater.
Can you tell him that since you're talking?
I need a middleman here, all right?
Oh, I have mixed emotions about this.
But it's still VR, and I think it still gives VR a bad name.
VR chat gives VR a bad name. Okay, when you
give VR a bad name.
It's like a shot in the heart. You're to blame. You give VR a bad name. That was Bon Jovi.
Daz, we're not early. We had daylight savings yesterday, so it's really 7:37 here now instead of it used to be 6:37. So it's a little confusing for me too. I get it, but yeah, no, we had daylight savings, so this will be the normal time.
Less sleep. Less sleep.
Not less sleep. You just gotta go to sleep earlier. I don't know. I actually woke up early today and went to bed late. So, hey.
See, I want to say, like, my whole thing on this, right? I'm not saying that I would get into Nintendo Switch VR a la, the Labo. But what I can say is, from what I'm looking at, I'm looking on, the business side of things and if people will pick this up. And I feel like, compared to what Labo was doing before and what they're doing now, when they put that VR in it, it sounds like, it's something that's moved forward. All right. And I feel like a lot of people, a lot of parents, when they look at it and see like it's only $40 if you want to get the starter kit. A lot of the kids and, other gamers out there already have the Switch. And when it comes down to it, it's like, man,
I don't have a Switch.
I want to check out a VR experience. It doesn't have to be top of the line. What am I going to do here? Am I going to spend $40 or am I going to spend $350 on that wireless Oculus over there and hope I like it? They're going to spend the $40.
I'm going to spend the Oculus.
Of course you are.
$40 on cardboard, though. $40 on cardboard.
I will donate $50 if you do a YouTube with that walk around with the elephant thing.
Does he have to have the Switch attached?
You do a video, I'll tip you $50 so that you walk around as an elephant playing. Does he have to have
the Switch attached?
Switch VR and Nintendo. Oh, it's stupid. It's dumb.
You know what? We're just gonna get an elephant thing and put it on Xbot's face. C-Script in the chat says VR has no name yet. Barely anyone uses it. Is a good entry level option. A lot of people. No, thousands of people use VR.
thousands.
Maybe not hundreds of thousands. Maybe they do. I don't even know, but a lot of people do.
This would be a great entry level. You have Delirium Blades in the chat said that, you know, the cell phone VR is what got him interested in kind of like upgrading. And I think you will see a lot more of that when it comes to the Switch. All right, you're going to see people who try it out for like $40 or so, might like a couple experiences here or there, but then, you know, they realize there's a more powerful, there's a smoother VR headset out there, and they'll eventually invest in that. I mean...
Or they'll spend $80 on cardboard and try it for a day, and their kid breaks it, and they'll be like, VR sucks, I'm never doing that again.
It's better your kid breaking $80 than $350.
Unless the Quest is $299.
It's still better for the kid to break $80
would be $300.
$99.
What if the Switch breaks, bot? What if someone walks into a wall?
Yeah, kids are gonna have the elephant, or they're gonna be sticking their head up that bird's butt, walk around the living room thinking they're flying and shit, and break their Switch.
Maybe they have to sit down while they're using it. Mr. Glass says, "Close your eyes, open your eyes, VR, and it's free." There you go. Blade says, "Quest won't have Mario VR though. God damn it."
Well, it's weird. Okay, here's the weird thing. Like, Nintendo has been like one of the first people with VR and crap. And like in China, they have Mario Kart, a full VR racing Mario Kart thing. And for what I heard, it's pretty freaking epic. Like, that's the stuff I was expecting Nintendo to bring to VR. Not
Something
this
more
Labo
legitimate.
cardboard bullshit.
Yeah. I agree, because back, I don't know how long ago, I was like, man, they're going to do VR, and then they never did VR. It was at least a year ago that I had said this. And then, because the patent was out for it back then, but that was before all the Labo shit came out. And
hopefully they are catering to, like, just these kids now, and then, like, when they get a more powerful Switch, I think they will do, like, the plastic thing, but that's down the road. I hate cardboard. I hate Labo. I think it's all stupid.
$40 for cardboard. Come on now. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it.
I'll just make something in cardboard. I have plenty of cardboard at work. I'll walk around with it.
It's not just cardboard, people. You got the lenses. You have the framework inside that they make.
Framework?
Yeah.
It's just plastic pieces of...
it's not cardboard? I'm saying.
Okay, there's one thing inside it that's maybe worth $1.
Guys, I this might be hard for you to do, all right? But check this out. Think beyond your own parameters, all right? Think within the casual market.
It's too hard.
I understand that. Just $40, like, no, like, I'm sorry. Why not price it at $20? You're probably still making like a 300% margin off of it, and then you get twice the amount of people. It's only logical. They're probably making like a 500% margin off of like freaking the card. Like, yeah, maybe it's like $4 for like whatever, you know, you're talking about, the plastic pieces in there. But I mean, in all seriousness, like, you need to price it lower, because in logicalness, it's cardboard. And I'm telling you right now, somebody on YouTube is going to throw out there how to make it with cardboard you have or something. You know what I mean? It's going to probably happen.
Look for that video, and you guys don't even have to invest the $40. Well, you know, that being said, Xbox is now the only console without VR. So how does that make you feel, Xbot?
Yo, I gotta say, this is an awkward time, all right? Now, obviously, you got, you know, PC gamers going in with the Vive, Oculus, PlayStation with the PSVR, and then pretty soon, the freaking world's most powerful handheld is going to have a VR experience, where with Xbox being a division of Microsoft, who deal with VR and third-party or second-party contracts with like Acer and HP with these headsets that they already have out that are super cheap, one wire, and you're good to go. I don't know what the hell Xbox is thinking, not letting the Acer like headset come over
I don't know
the Xbox.
They sell them on Microsoft Store, but you
and have an experience there. I'm like, oh my goodness,
that is really freaking stupid.
What are you waiting for? They have.
You know what I'm thinking?
They have the most background. They have the most, like, within the divisions. I'm sorry, Crispy, but I just want to say they have the most that where they can bring a headset to the platform. That will be, you know, it'll be good in terms of how much it costs the gamer. It'll be good because it's also a mixed reality headset. So you can put like that Illuma room. You can make that like an augmented reality like through that headset. And they're just like, nah, we're good with it for now. We're not sure what's going to happen with it, so we don't want to invest. I think they're just afraid because what happened with the Kinect. I think that's what it is.
But one thing I'm thinking is we have all these developers that they bought, and a lot of them are working on multiple projects. Are we overlooking the fact that maybe they're trying to get some first-party type VR stuff in before they even like try to, you know, move this over?
Ninja Theory did VR, and they're very passionate about VR. Ninja Theory is.
So, I mean, I just like maybe not necessarily it won't be like one single, you know, like the game we might be able to play on our Xbox, on our TV, but then maybe they're developing something in VR also, and they're trying to have this first party going before like they even release it. It's possible. I'm just saying because they've invested so much in development now. It's like, what are they really working on? We know certain things that we're pretty darn sure they're working on, but what about those extra things? Like, you never know. So maybe they're just waiting for the opportune time. That's what I'm thinking.
Crispy, I hear you on that, and maybe with the VR, you're right. All right, but with these headsets, like I said, they're super cheap when it comes down to it. They're mixed reality as well. So you have augmented reality and virtual reality. With the augmented reality, it does not take a lot of development to stretch the game beyond the TV screen with augmented reality. Trust me, I looked into it, right? Not a lot of development whatsoever. So they can have pretty much every first-party game that they come out with stretch beyond your TV screen with an augmented reality experience.
Yeah, that's not going to happen for a long time, Xbot. Augmented reality is still at the $2,000, $3,000 price point. So
dude, they have a mixed reality.
I want to see people get that.
If you're talking about like the mixed reality headsets they have now, all that is VR. It's Xbox's fancy name for virtual reality.
No, it's if you look into it again, it's virtual reality. It's VR/AR. It's augmented reality as well. Go ahead, look it up, man.
I mean,
Right
there's a camera you can stick in front of it so you can see what you're seeing, but it's always been VR. All these third-party headsets from Microsoft have been VR, besides like the HoloLens and crap. I mean, there is like an attachment on, I think, the Samsung one that you can put on front of it, but that's it. But Phil Spencer fucking lied to us at E3 saying that we'd get high fidelity VR. That's why I bought an Xbox One X. If he wouldn't have said that, I would have stuck with my S. But I'll still call Phil Spencer a liar until he gives us what he promised.
Yeah.
What do you gotta go get?
I gotta go get water. I'll be right back. Yeah.
You made him yell, and now he has to get water. Tima said, I'm seriously considering getting one since my birthday is this week. What are you considering? Like an Oculus or what's the other one? HTC or
HTC Vive.
Get the HTC Vive.
I thought you're getting water.
The Quest releases like in a couple months. Everyone watch GDC. There's going to be a bunch of cool news about games and headsets and all that shit.
See, look at Blade says, I wasn't a fan of VR, but I love it. Now he's a fan of it. And that's coming from Mr. Negativity. Like, he's always like, fuck this game. It's trash, made by kids, for kids, with kids, stuff and things. Tima, it's amazing. As long as your computer is good for it, like, you'll have a blast. Foxy's like, uh-oh, Tim. Wow. Too much VR talk?
Foxy, they put Life is Strange in VR. You'll love it, I promise.
Foxy's like, I'm flip-flopping right over to that VR because Life is Strange in VR.
I mean, seriously, though, that makes me so mad that Phil Spencer tells us we're getting VR for the X. We're getting the VR, but all the shit, everything's going to PC. VR PC only games, PC only. There's all kinds of stuff that they're just putting on PC and leaving the console players out, and it pisses me off.
So Sonic, are you saying that you would honestly play on the X if we had it more than your PC?
I wouldn't because I already invested in it. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
Go ahead.
Said Sonic, and I'm just like, you know what, Mel, put your 2 cents in.
I mean, they are kind of late to the game, but they, yeah, we like me and Mel, we got Oculus Rifts and stuff. You don't, I mean, the mixed reality thing's cool. I mean, I had one, but it's, in my opinion, I thought the controllers felt cheap and they didn't have a built-in microphone and shit. So I was like, I don't really need this if I have Oculus Rift. But to deny console players the VR that they promised us that we're gonna get, it pisses me off.
AP Cool J said, didn't Phil say he wasn't ready until it was wireless?
Oh, fuck Phil. Like,
he said that
I'm tired of waiting until
he did say
ready.
that after, but yeah,
but they want something.
He said it after the holidays that we weren't getting it.
Maybe
after we already bought one.
Wants to do something with the Quest. You never know. See, I always thought that it was going to come to Xbox because it included a controller in some of the sets. So that's what really disappointed me, because I was like, oh man, you get an Xbox controller, so obviously it's going to be with the Xbox. Nope, nothing. So that was disappointing. But
I mean, the Quest doesn't need Xbox anymore, though. Oculus does not need Xbox anymore.
Maybe
they have
Xbox
their own...
needs them. Xbox just cleared his throat.
See, here's the deal. Oculus can stand on its own, but at the end of the day, if you have Xbox in your corner with Xbox first party games, that is a plus above. All right,
we already got them on the Rift. We got the Xbox app that you can play games on a big screen.
Yeah, but you play it on the screen. You don't play it in virtual reality.
No, but if you,
I already know what you're talking about.
But all these games, hold on, I'll go to the Microsoft store. There's all kinds of VR games you can play, but people are denied to play it on console. That pisses me off.
Any game that you play on the Xbox app is not going to be the game is not going to be in virtual reality. But when you put your goggles on, you're going to have a screen in front of you, and you're still playing it like there's a TV in front of you. That's exactly what the experience is. No, not the mixed reality games. If you go to the Xbox store, we're supposed to get the same Xbox store as on Xbox, then it's on PC. I mean, it's all Xbox. Go open your store, go to Xbox store, and then search VR. Then you'll see all the VR games like Arizona Sunshine and.
I need that game.
Stuff.
Those are virtual reality games that they put on that store. The same way that they have the Steam VR. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. But if you play an Xbox first-party game through the Xbox app, all they're going to do in virtual reality is make it look like you have a TV and you're playing it on a TV. And that's true. That's 100% true.
Except that shitty
I play
Halo.
my VR in front of my TV, but my TV is off. Foxy says, your drinking game, take a shot when Mel starts typing on the keyboard.
Oh, no.
We got Inception going on here, though. Like, it's the TV, in the TV, in the TV.
All right, so guys, we're going to move on because personally, I don't care if Xbox... I mean, I'm disappointed that we don't have it yet. But I don't care at this point because I did go and buy a PC that could handle it. Yeah, it does suck because I thought I was going to be able to use VR on my console.
I got a new computer, too.
Yeah, I know. That's old news bot, though. That was, last week. But, yeah, I went and bought a computer that...
when did you get your computer?
I don't remember.
Old news?
Yeah, it's old news. But I'm talking... It's in conjunction with what the fuck I'm saying, bot. Shut up and let me speak. I went and bought a computer that was VR capable, and then I got my Oculus Rift, and now fuck everything.
Everyone gets VR except for Xbox players. Thanks, Phil
Does
Spencer,
it matter?
you asshole.
Xbox players can just use their PC if it does. Most PCs these days, if you get a decent one, it's going to be able to run it. If you're getting it for PC gaming, it should be able to run it anyway.
Well,
Just saying.
we should be able to use these Xbox headsets on our console. They're not
Xbox headsets.
There's still Windows mixed reality.
There you go.
Windows is on Xbox. Windows mixed reality. We should be able. You can get those for like $150. We should be able to use those on the Xbox One.
I said that as well.
All right. Well, anyways, we're moving on because we've been talking about VR way too long, and I'm sure Foxy will agree. So Just Cause 4 just dropped in Game Pass a couple days ago.
My favorite word.
Game Pass?
Game Pass.
Drop? What's your favorite word?
Are you liking it now, Super?
No.
Whoa, wait a minute. Did you flip?
We had a moment
again?
of positivity.
No,
a moment.
He was supposed to be positive for the month, but he always says that and then never does.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a wonderful deal. It's
Too late, Sonic.
It's very consumer friendly. Piece of shit.
All right. Is anybody like kind of concerned about Just Cause 4 going into Game Pass already?
Nope. Can I tell you why?
Because you downloaded it and you're playing it, but to me,
oh, yeah, of course.
That would piss me off if I just spent $60 on it a couple months ago.
Why? You got to play it from a couple months ago, and if you spent the money on it, you would
spend the money if I knew it was going into Game Pass in 3 months.
Unless you are just a compulsive shopper, and you just all of a sudden spend $60 here or there without even thinking about it.
What are you trying to say, Bot?
No, I'm just saying that those people might get upset, but for the people who like actually look forward to the game and bought it, I hope you guys are having fun with it. My whole thing is out there on social media, people are like, "Oh, the game was such a flop that they're putting it on Game Pass." And
no, like, okay, half the people were like, "I'm so excited, I got to play it early." Blah blah blah. You didn't get to play it early. Paid.
I need your followers. Yeah, can we switch followers?
No, I was reading a thread on Twitter. Number one, can you go over and close the door all the way, Bot? And then number two,
it's pretty much closed.
It's not all the way. Keep clicking.
I gotta click it. Hold on, listen.
Why'd you break the door?
There we go. It's close, people.
But I feel like it's ridiculous. And like this thread, people are like, I'm so excited. I got to play it. I'm not mad about my purchase. I'd be pissed off if I paid $60 in 3 months. It's in Game Pass and I pay for Game Pass too. There's no reason for that. That's not okay. And like Blade says, it sucked. Half the people say it sucked. Half the people are like, I don't care. I'm happy with my purchase. No, why? That's not okay.
So aren't you a little worried that like any game that has like, you know, like Xbox throws on their stage or has marketing rights to is going to end up in Game Pass?
Yeah, when's Metro going into Game Pass? Probably soon. Actually, all these games that we're paying for, and then they're going to be like, oh, let's throw it into Game Pass.
Worried. Like any of the games that I want, all right, if I can afford it and if I have permission, I'm going to get, all right?
All right. Did you just say if you have permission?
Yeah.
Damn right, Bob.
I had
good answer.
Make certain people on the panel happy. You know what I'm saying? But if I want a game, I want a game. All right. If like 3 months down the line it goes into Game Pass, I'm not gonna be like all salty about it.
I am.
I wanted to be that game. I wanted to have that game to begin with. All right?
So let's put it this way. If they said, hey, we're putting Just Cause 4 out here, well, obviously they're not because it's multiply, right? They put this game out there for $60, and they said in 3 months this will be in Game Pass. Are you gonna buy it now, or are you gonna wait? If you just
nobody
had $60,
would buy it. Everybody would get a subscription to Game Pass.
Exactly. So I would be pissed if I dropped $60 on that, and then it was in Game Pass a couple months later. So no, I'm sorry. I don't find that's okay. That it is business, but that's still scuzzy.
You know, I hear what you're saying, OhSnaps, and my bad, Crispy. I think I'm just gonna step on your toes the whole show.
Oh, go ahead. It's all right.
It's like we're dancing. We're doing a slow dance. I'm just gonna step all over your toes. All right. But I hear what you're saying, and you also got to remember when it comes to subscription services, this is something new to console. So if this is something that a lot of gamers out there don't like, they're gonna have to speak up, and they'll have to adjust things accordingly.
I'm speaking up right now. I'm pissed.
You gotta tell your boy Mikey Barra when he's streaming on Mixer. Let him know, like, I am not happy about this, Mike. When's your next giveaway?
Yeah.
So are we? I never played Just Cause 4. Does it have microtransactions?
No, it will have DLC though.
Okay, so they'll have DLC. So we get back to the point of some games are going to look at Game Pass as a games as a service type thing, and you will up your player base, and some people might hate it, some people might love it, and they're going to go for, if they love it, they're going to go for whatever they can get. You know what I mean? So we're going to see games that you wouldn't normally see that quickly. I mean, this is quick. I mean, this game just came out, really, in my eyes. You know what I mean?
Like 3 months, 3-4 months.
And whatever, maybe their player base wasn't what they thought it was going to be. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So they say, well, you know what? We're going to release this DLC soon. Let's throw it in there. We're going to get a kickback from Microsoft. You know what I mean? And at the same time, we'll make money both ends. And it may not necessarily be there forever. Like, maybe they'll release a DLC, take it off, because those are the options that they have. You know what I mean? So I think they're going to use like a lot of publishers, developers are going to use Game Pass as like this like hype zone. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we could throw it in there real quick for like 3-4 months, sign this little sweet contract that we get, and then we'll release our DLC and kick it back out, and then try to sell more, actual, whatever they can. They might drop the price, they might do whatever they can, but I mean, it's logical for a developer in this day and age with the way we play games to at least try, you know what I mean? Yep. Rather than giving up on the game.
Crispy bringing that common sense right now, people. I hope you guys realize exactly what he said. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Dude, people in the chat, because a lot of the rumor is because of the marketing deals. Like, this is kind of like the Xbox marketing deal that goes on. They'll promote the game, all that good stuff, and then eventually it goes into Game Pass after a certain amount of time. People are talking about Mortal Kombat 11, and I saw Jago say, man, that $300 collector's edition. I just want to tell Jago, if Mortal Kombat 11 goes into Game Pass, whoever bought the $300 collector's edition is not going to be upset about that. All right. You look at everything that you get with the collector's edition. Collector's edition are meant for the hardcore fan of that game. All right. They're not going to be upset if it's going to Game Pass. They spent $300 because they are a fan of the game. You see what I'm saying?
I guess so.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I mean, if you're going to go and invest that much, why not? I'm going to make a prediction right now, and I'm just going to say this. Fallout 76, probably at E3, will be announced on Game Pass. I'm almost 95% positive because they have not done well. There. I think they're going to wait. They're going to, do that bomb drop. Like, hey.
Everyone's like, I don't care.
Is that really a bomb, though?
I mean, technically.
No, but for some people it is. I mean, it really, like, I would play it if it's on Game Pass. I'm not going to purchase the game. I'm not, because it's too messed up. But let's say they really start, fixing the problems that everybody is pointing out, and then they go into E3 and they say, look, it's on Game Pass, because they are clearly trying to make money off of games as a service. So why not even try it? Because your player base is not what you thought it was going to be. I'm sorry. Like, Bethesda is not happy with the way the game has performed. And they messed up. They overhyped the game, and why not give people a try? You know what I mean? Just say, you know what, here it is. And like I said, they could only do it for 4 months, release a new DLC, and say, okay, it's out. And that's the options that you have now. It's crazy. Like the gaming market's going to be crazy. Like, I feel bad for you, Mel. You purchased the game.
I didn't.
And now,
I didn't. I didn't even purchase it, and I'm mad. You know what? My son lent me the game because he bought it, he bought a disc, and it literally sat on my desk for about 20-something days before I gave it back to him because I don't have the heart to put a disc in my console. I just can't. I couldn't do it.
She keeps asking it for permission to insert the disc.
I refuse to penetrate my console with a disc. Not gonna happen. So, I mean, I'm not even someone who purchased the game, and I'm pissed about that. And I was pissed when PUBG went into Game Pass a year later, because I don't know. I feel like if we're gonna pay for the games, then I mean, I know that day and date games that go into Game Pass.
$30 and played the game for a whole year before it went out on Game Pass.
Yes.
Oh man, I wish you were. Yeah, I wish you would feel that way about certain other investments that you invest in.
We're not talking about this anymore. I'm done.
Someone talk about penetrating something.
Oh my goodness!
I just walked in and I heard something about Game Pass penetration.
Sean Murray sent us a love letter that was actually addressed straight to you, Supersonic, and I think we were discussing the contents. That's what you heard.
Oh no, you didn't. Tell me you did not just say that.
Yeah, I did.
Definitely did.
As we see a Twinkie on the screen.
Guys,
tell me you
Twinkie.
did not just say that.
When it comes to Just Cause 4, people are like, the game was struggling and all that good stuff. We don't know what the expectations were for this game from the publisher and the developer, right? Because if you look at the franchise, and the franchise never really sold that well to begin with, so I don't think their expectations were that high for this game. Like, I looked at the game, there are parts to this game with playing it that graphically it looks really cool. And then there's other parts where it'll almost look like a 360 game. All right.
I see what you mean about that because I was watching you play.
So it makes me question how much money was actually put into the development of this game as well. So if there wasn't a shit ton of money put into this game to develop it, that means that, the expectations from the publisher and the developer aren't really that high. And I think at the end of the day, it's more like this could be a future marketing deal with Xbox and third party. And if that's the case, that brings me to another question. Would you guys rather have exclusive content for games that are marketed by Xbox to come out on Xbox first? Or would you rather have the game, as we see it, it's like, oh, it's marketed by Xbox. You can almost guarantee yourself, well, I don't have to buy that game day and date because it's going to be in Game Pass and I have Game Pass. I think that's the question. Kind of like moving forward. Which one would you want?
Not buying it up front.
I want Game Pass to burn.
No, you don't. Shut up. You totally play that.
I hate Game Pass. It's stupid.
Tima says, if anyone wants to hook me up with some good VR games, my Steam is Timados. Tima, I'm going to add you. Tima. We'll game together. I can't wait. But I see what you're saying, Ba. I guess I would prefer that, but I'm still not going to be buying any more AA games, whatever the fuck they are anymore.
AA.
It's not a AAA game.
I can't stop doing that, like on Xbox, even Xbox Gold. Like, I buy these games and like people get them free. I'm like, why do I keep spending money on these games when they're going to free games with Gold and Xbox Game Pass? I stopped buying games like a year and a half ago.
Yo, Sonic.
Like, I'll buy like 2 a year now or something, but I used to buy them like crazy, and it's like, what's the use? They're all going to be in subscription, so it kind of sucks.
Sonic, I got to tell you something really important. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Warhammer Chaos Bane. Prepare for epic battles against Chaos, solo or with up to 4 players in local or online co-op. Pre-order now!
Are you serious? Wow. Hold on. Thank you. I didn't know that was going on.
You're stupid. That was
I haven't done it a couple episodes, so I had to pull it out of the bag again.
I'm very proud of you, Xbot. What's up, Mighty Bean, over there on Mixer? Thank you for the host. So now that I forgot everything that we were talking about.
Game Pass.
No,
You're thinking about
just
Warhammer, aren't you?
No, not at all.
That's all Sonic hears right now is Game Pass.
I don't know. I just think it's messed up because I would rather know in advance and then just wait for the game. And I'll tell you one thing. If World War Z comes out and I already pre-ordered it and then it goes to Game Pass in 3 months, I'm going to be mad.
Who's marketing it? Is it marketed by Xbox?
I don't know.
Well, you need to look into it later.
I don't know. Hold on. My ear's ringing really loud.
But hold on. Isn't it kind of the same thing? Maybe it is, maybe it's not. It's just kind of like a brain fart thing. So like a lot of games will come out at $60 and then like 2 weeks before Black Friday, and then they'll drop down to $30 on Black Friday.
Would you be mad? Would you be mad? Are you mad when that happens?
No, because I know Black Friday's coming and I'll wait.
Hell yeah. I save all my Microsoft rewards for Black Friday.
Z was coming out 3 weeks before Black Friday. You would wait 3 weeks before getting that game.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay, then.
Yeah, you would. Here,
No,
everyone take my advice. Listen to this very, very clearly. Your Xbox rewards, get all Amazon cards. Don't even put them back into Xbox. Save those all year.
I put them back
Don't buy shit unless it's like 1 or 2 games. Save all those Xbox rewards. When Black Friday comes, go to town. Buy all kinds of shit. Fuck Game Pass. Buy games that you can own and keep.
Wouldn't you save them for Cyber Monday?
Or Cyber Monday, one of the two.
Oh, sorry.
Everybody should drink when Sonic said fuck Game Pass.
Stop shoveling money into the subscription service, or else that's all we're going to have at the end.
I don't mind the subscription service. I just don't like the games going in there 3 months later.
Mel doesn't like the shystiness.
Yeah.
That's what he doesn't like.
Just be like, hey, you know what? We're going to bring this game into our console, but in 3 months it's going to Game Pass. So you have the choice to play it now or wait. And then I'd be like, you know what? I'm going to get it now or I'm going to wait depending on how bad I want that game. And because we just had so many games launch this past month in February. All right? Mm-hmm. So, all right, like if Far Cry New Dawn went to Game Pass tomorrow, I'm going to be a little pissed, but I'm not going to be as pissed because I freaking love that game.
I could see that.
So I can see how people, like, I don't know, my fucking brain's fucked. I don't even know.
It is incentive not to buy games.
Yo, OhSnaps, you love PUBG, right? Got to play it for a whole year. And
maybe I'm just biased.
Mad when it went to Game Pass. And
you know what? Then give me some type of money back. Give me like a $5 Xbox gift card because I played it early and paid for the shit. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Give me some type of incentive to not feel like an idiot.
Yes.
I guess.
Hallelujah. Preach.
I don't know. That's just.
You're doing, I guess Xbox is sponsoring self-confidence seminars, and you are invited.
Dang, I just discovered NyQuil makes me fucking hostile. Like,
it makes you hostile.
Pantera.
All right, guys, we gotta move on. We have limited time. So PS4 hasn't. What?
In a limited budget.
Yeah, a limited budget for sure. Mm-hmm. If Supersonic wants to drop that elephant face $50 right now, we'll go for 3 hours. I'm just kidding. I can't talk to you guys for 3 hours. All right, so the PS4 update 6.50. Xbot, tell me about it.
It's an update for the PS4. It's firmware.
Holy shit. Yeah. Thank you, Xbot. Appreciate you.
All right. Here's the deal. This is what everybody's talking about. They're talking about the remote play feature. And how they are broadening their horizons over there at Sony, because the remote play, where you're running a game on your PS4, but you can play it remotely on either your PlayStation Vita, and they also added where you could do it on your computer as well. Mm-hmm. But the game is still running on your PS4. It's just basically you're mirroring the TV.
So innovative.
All right, so they broadened their horizons and they added iOS. So your iPhone and your iPad will be able to do the same thing. And people are saying that the Samsung update is actually right around the corner as well. Mm-hmm. So you'll be able to remote play with, check this out, guys, multiple devices.
Wow, really?
Yeah, and this kind of caused a stir because, especially out there at social media, you know how it is out there in the wildlands of Twitter and Facebook when it comes to gaming.
PlayStation is just light years ahead of everybody else.
Well, no, the funny thing is the people who were talking about xCloud, with the streaming service having Game Pass and you're able to play your games on multiple devices, the people that were kind of like the Sony extremists were out there saying, Xbox is done. It's just going to become an app and that's it. You guys aren't going to have a console.
That's me.
But when this remote play kind of like broadened its horizons, not only that, but Sony has also hired a bunch of people to restructure PlayStation Now. And if you look into what they're specifically meant to do, they're trying to get PlayStation Now to run on, guess what? Check it out, guys. Multiple devices.
Wow.
Right?
Jeez.
So it's just funny that the diehard PlayStation guys are like, oh, this is great when it comes to remote play. They have gone on record saying, well, since you have to buy a PlayStation 4 to do this remote play, so it's a great idea. And I'm like, really? Because at the end of the day, the game is being like played on your PS4. Now, granted, you can find ways to play it over a distance. You can do that. I've heard a couple people talk about how they can play it like somebody's at work and they're hardwired with their laptop and they use the PlayStation app to turn on their PS4 at home, and then they boot up the game and then they remote play that way. So at work, they're at work with their laptop.
Sounds like a lot of work, bot.
It's crazy. And I'm like, well, the ease of use, if you have Game Pass and they're going to do the xCloud and it's going to stream, you have server farm running the game, all right, which is going to run the game a lot better than having your PS4 streaming over a network, all right? I think we can all agree that the servers in a server farm are more powerful than a PlayStation 4, okay? Mm-hmm. I think we can all agree on that. So I don't understand why these people are shooting down the convenience of a streaming service where you can play, your first party titles and a bunch of other games, but yet they are praising the remote play because you have to spend a couple $100 on the console to do it. It's weird. I'm
kind of confused because haven't we had this update for like a long time? Because I've but mirrored Xbox to my PC like at least like 2 years ago or something when I first got it.
What happened?
So, like the screen mirror thing, the update that they just put out, we've been able to do that on PC for a long time.
For a couple of years now. Yeah. And with the PlayStation Vita, I believe since the start of the generation, and I believe the PS3 had remote play with the Vita as well.
Yeah, the mirror thing's not that big of a. I think it was just an update people got carried away with.
I think personally that they're just testing it. They're testing the waters as per se. They obviously they've kind of done a little changing of the guard in Sony. So we'll wait and see what they actually do now. Maybe they finally had enough of being the we're not going to play with others type thing. So, it's tough for them because they're not a software based company. They're more of like a hardware / like a movie company right now. And they're relying on PlayStation to like bring them a large amount of revenue. So we got to look at it this way. Microsoft and Apple have always been hated. Like they just hate each other. You don't know why. It's just like Google, and all of a sudden,
because
Sony,
they're competitors.
They are extreme competitors. So you basically have taken your biggest competitor against your gaming division and said, "Okay, we're gonna add this immediately to just iOS and not even anything else." Like, yeah, it might come to the other, to Android and everything else, but right now it's like, yeah, we're kind of slapping you in the face. That's the way I look at it.
Shout
All
out, shout out to Tim and Dawson. Got an Oculus Rift. Woo!
Woo! Welcome
One
to the
of
party,
us.
Tim.
One of us. One
Tim
of
and
us.
Make sure you got like no questions asked warranty in case you don't like it. I'm just saying.
Tim was gonna love it. Don't even talk
All right.
like that, Xbox. You know you enjoy it.
Yeah, don't steal his thunder.
I will let you know it's not what everybody says it is in terms of that that full immersion.
Silence, you fool.
In the more full games that you have there's like the screen door effect, like you're looking through a screen door.
No, that depends on how you put it on your face, Xbox. You know what? You're the Illuminati. We're done talking.
Oh my goodness. But check this out. I want to shout out C-Script in the chat. Talking about the server farms. He says that, they're equivalent to a base Xbox, and that's not true. They're equivalent to either 6 or 8 base Xboxes. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe each blade in the server farm that they're using for gaming is anywhere between, let me say 4 to 8. 4 to 8 base Xbox One, like, in terms of power. So all those, like, kind of like put together. All right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So... All right.
Yep.
I think that this whole remote play shit is great. Personally, I'd like to play my games elsewhere. Like, if I can go sit in the bathroom, I know this is gross, but if I was going to go sit in the bathroom, guys do it all the time, don't judge me. And I was going to play a game while sitting in the bathroom, that'd be great. I can't do that because I only have my phone and I don't know how to play any games on it other than, like, any of my Xbox games. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I mean, even if I was laying in bed and Xbox on his Xbox and I want to sit there and play my game, I can't. And if I can with some of the Play Anywhere games, I mean, I don't know which games those are, honestly, because I don't care. Are you hanging out in the bathroom, Jago? I don't know. I like the colors of the walls. I don't fucking know.
Can I say something that's off topic really fast and then right back to you? I was watching Next podcast and I saw your gameplay and you were kicking this bull in the face and then teabagging it. What's up? It looked like a bull.
She teabagged a moose.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't even listening. I was typing.
So I was watching the Next podcast on your gameplay and I saw you keep kicking this moose in the head and teabagging it. What's up with that?
So... Don't judge me in my choices in life. If I want to teabag a moose or a bumble or something, it doesn't matter. That's what I choose to do.
No, it's really messed up. She went up. I believe she set a warthog on fire. Then she went up and pet him, and then walked right by him and set a dog on fire.
That's so rude.
That was horrible.
Who does that?
And I think she won. I think she freaking won gameplay.
I'm about to win gameplay in 2 hours left. 60% versus Xbot at 18 and K-Mega at 22. So obviously...
Vote for K-Mega because he played Afterburner. Sega
Don't
Master
vote for
Race.
K-Mega. You guys want to vote for me. I deserve your votes.
Afterburner.
K-Mega. It wasn't Afterburner?
Nope.
Here.
Okay, vote for OhSnapsukaz. What game was
Vote for
it?
OhSnap because it's...
So you guys just don't like Batman Arkham Asylum. I got you.
It's a great game.
My gameplay might have been disturbing, but I spent a lot of time teabagging animals, shooting them, setting them on fire, and playing with my rainbow flamethrower just so I can cut it up and send it to Xbox to show it to you guys. I was very proud of my gameplay. I'm sorry.
Wow, you should be a politician. I mean, that was beautiful right there.
Thank you. I've been practicing. Predman says Android, Google, Xperia, only soon all Android phones remote play. What?
Even if Sony does do
Not
that,
on Sony. There's no Android support right now.
But it's coming.
It's coming. But I could care less, just as much about that as I care about Xbox Play Anywhere bullcrap. These games I do not want to play on my phone. Do you play on your phone?
I don't.
Okay.
You know why?
I hate mobile games.
BRB.
But if I could play like Far Cry New Dawn on it, I might.
Here's another thing. There's no DualShock 4 support when it comes to the iPad or the iPhone. All right, and that's something where when we saw with xCloud in the streaming service, they're gonna come out with this like hookup where you can like hook it up to your phone and use your actual Xbox controller. I think that's cool. I think that's something that Sony has to look into as well, even for remote play. When it comes to remote play, like in the house, I have nothing against remote play. My whole thing is, if you're going to do that, let it be a background process and let other people use the PlayStation 4 for like Netflix or something like that. That's when I can see it being really beneficial. You see what I'm saying? But as for right now, like when you start remote play, the PS4 has to run the game. It has to be on. It has to be running the game. So you can't really do anything else with your PS4. So somebody can't use the TV and watch like Netflix on your PS4 while you're, you know, doing remote play to your like iPad or something. If they can work a way to do that, that would be awesome.
That is true. I mean, honestly, I don't have a PlayStation anymore, so it really doesn't affect me much at all. Like, I don't know. But, you know, those of you who are excited for it, great. Phenomenal. Great. I'm happy.
Great.
That's wonderful. Super. Anybody want to add anything to this? Okay, cool. Moving on. The Division 2, you guys. There's going to be a nice, huge day one patch coming up.
It needs it.
What happened?
It needs it.
Yes. So beginning March 11th, the patch is going to be mandatory. I guess you could play early, right? If you purchase a certain game.
Gold edition and
yeah. So it officially launches the 15th, but on the 12th, if you pre-ordered the Ultimate, you get to play early. So you're going to get the patch that day. And then anybody who is playing on the 15th, you guys will have a nice day one patch to download. So yikes, it's going to be a huge one. I forgot how many gigs. Where is it? The update will weigh in at 48 to 52 gigabytes. Xbox muted and he just yelled, "Holy crap!" I don't know if you guys heard.
Holy crap! Yeah, 48 to 52 gigs for a day one patch.
Yes, ma'am. That's the Xbox One and PC.
That's a whole game.
The PS4 patch will weigh in at 88 to 92 gigs.
Wow, they clearly know that they have some issues going on.
Major issues.
So, I mean, and hypotheticalness rather than, you know, waiting on it. I mean, to be day one, that's impressive. I gotta say, like they've clearly put a lot of work into this game. And, you know, even after, you know, the private beta and the open beta. So we're at a point where it's either you're going to try to make it right at the beginning or you're not. And I think we've all seen games that try not to make it right and they don't care, or games that they do. And hopefully, I'm not getting ahead of myself. Hopefully they fix those damn audio issues, because it is ridiculous.
That is something that they will be addressing, is the audio issues. And I don't remember what else. But in order to play, you're going to have to download a nice hefty update.
You know what's really funny about this, OhSnaps?
No.
All right, I'm going to tell you. All right, we all saw what happened with Division 1. All right, and it's funny because when it comes to this news, you can tell who are fans of Division and who really want to see Division 2 succeed, and other gamers out there. Because when you look at how big that patch is, right? You look at how Division 1 launched, there's a lot of questions here, right? Is the patch actually going to work? Is it going to smooth everything out? Is it going to fix the sound and everything like that? But I see a lot of people are like, oh yeah, don't worry about it. Day one buy, it's going to be great. And I'm like...
Then it's going to Game Pass 3 months later.
The thing about it is, when they put out these patches, and I know this from playing like Destiny, other games that have had like big patches, you know, to fix things. Like when they put such a big patch down, it might fix some of the things that you were worried about, but it breaks other things in the game.
Yeah, that's a concern of mine.
All right, and I'm happy for people who want to play this game, and I think it's going to do really well. But it's funny how people could just kind of turn a blind eye to the franchise's history, right? And the fact that they need such a big patch on day one. You turn a blind eye to that, and like everybody, day one buy, it's going to be great. Don't worry about it. But then,
but if you've played the game after all the BS that it went through, because trust me, Division 1 was a bunch of BS for like the first couple months, and I stopped playing it after I beat the end game and I got all the gear I wanted and everything else. I just stopped playing it, and then I go and play it now, and it's a totally different experience. It really is.
And
I'm
it was
hoping,
a lot longer than 2 months. Trust me.
I said a few months, but that's okay.
Maybe a year.
but
the fact is that if they can't learn from this, then they need to hang it up, because I played the game and the only problem I had on my Xbox One X is audio issues, big time. That's the only problem I had. The rendering, everything else was on point.
Crispy, you heard Butcher Van. He was like, when he was playing the beta, it would have whole sections of a building, like the walls would be gone. And you can tell Butcher is a fan and he really wants to play it because he's like, but at the end, it's not going to break the immersion of the game.
But I'm going to tell you right now that I didn't have those experiences.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe he has, like connection issues with his internet. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, obviously he's not here to, explain. But
he's not here to defend himself.
The fact is that the only issue I had was serious audio issues. And if they can't fix that, yes, in my opinion, it is game breaking. Because I am not going to sit there and not know when I'm hitting somebody or anything else. These are things that are simple in our eyes, maybe more complicated in their eyes. But and the fact is that if this continues, if you can't fix it, especially after such a large patch, give me a break, dude.
Yo, C-Script
got to do it.
Had people floating in the safe zones.
Yeah, see, I didn't have any of that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what other people experience. All I'm saying is that, like, the audio, it was so bad that I got really frustrated.
And you have an X?
I didn't have any.
Yeah, I have an X.
Yes, an X. I didn't have any problems with audio on this last beta, but it is a beta, and I'm sure they'll at least fix the audio. But even before like Anthem launch and stuff, I said this about Anthem and Division: wait like a week after the game's launch. Don't do all their pre-order to play early and all that crap. Wait for a week to patch some of the stuff out and crap, or you might be walking into a bad experience.
Check this out. I'm gonna throw this out here. When it comes when we're talking about Anthem and Division 2, there's one big difference here between these two games, where one is getting more hype, even though it has had a bunch of glitches and stuff throughout its betas, and the other one has gone through a lot of negativity, even like after release. It's how they marketed the games. That's exactly why there's more hype right now for Division 2. When they actually put the blueprint out there of what the content is going to be, after you beat the story, how it's going to continue, what type of content is coming throughout the whole first year. And Anthem was just kind of, there were a lot more, EA and BioWare, they were a lot more shady about the additional content coming on down the line. Right there, that's the main factor why I believe when it comes to gamers, Anthem got a lot more negativity and Division is getting a lot more hype, even though you can tell they're both not perfect games.
Mm-hmm. You have a very good point, Bob, but can I just say something? Far Cry New Dawn has audio issues. Anthem has audio issues. The Division 2 is no doubt going to have audio issues, even though they're putting out a patch for it. It's still going to have audio issues. And yeah, it may not be like a long stretch period of time where there's no sound. But, and Crackdown 3, also a lot of audio issues where the sound is breaking in and out. And really? I know it's not just me experiencing this. Don't say really. You got to pay attention when you play the game. Because I know for me, I was excited to play Crackdown until like it came out. And I was just like, I don't want to play because I want to play the, what do you call it? The Wrecking Zone. And I wanted to play with friends. Where's that update, by the way?
They're saying about 2 weeks.
Oh, that was like 2 weeks ago though, but whatever. Anyways, like all these games, all these new games coming out all have audio issues, and it may not be a consistent thing, but I hear it a lot. And that's one thing, like, I don't know, like I'm really weird about certain things and I catch that all the time. And it's on my streams too. So it's not like I'm making it up.
One thing with the Division, their crew is like they're very engaged, like on YouTube, like talking to people, saying and getting feedback and addressing problems really fast, and like usually like once a week they're on talking to everyone and stuff, telling you what's going on, what they're changing, what guns are nerfed or buffed, or stats and glitches and
it's kind of like
crap
High
like that.
Showdown. They do that all the time.
Destiny.
Do a state of the game.
Not so much, but I mean, Division, I'd see them on there like every week talking about it and stuff, and they're just very engaged with their audience, and they want you to have a good experience. And like Christy was saying, the game we have in Division 1 now, compared to when they launched, they're two totally separate games. It's a way different experience.
Whoa, hold on 1 second. I got to give a shout out to Predman, who brought this up, and Z Black Rider in the chat kind of doubled down with Pred on this. Basically saying Dolby Atmos, like could the implementation of Dolby Atmos be the reason why these sound glitches are happening with these games lately? And that's a great question.
It is. I paid for that Dolby thing, but aren't they giving Dolby away to everyone for free now or something?
I don't know.
I'd be pissed if I paid for it. Just saying.
I paid for it too. Everything we pay for it goes free.
Yeah, I'd be mad if I paid
for it.
No, I said I'd be pissed if I'd paid for it.
I was like, oh, really? You paid for it?
No, you know what I did pay for? I paid for YouTube Red, but now it's called YouTube Premium. And then Xbot didn't know, and now I stopped my subscription to that, and I just want to shoot myself every time an ad comes on because I can't handle waiting 5 fucking seconds.
You can't wait 5 seconds. They just hit skip.
Sometimes they're 15 seconds. Xbot.
A whole 15 seconds out of the life. Oh my goodness.
It's torture. That has nothing to do with anything we're talking about, but now I need it back.
Guys, you know what's funny about that though? We'll be watching YouTube, and an advertisement comes on
because the ads are way worse.
That she gets into, and I hit skip, and she was like, "I was watching that."
Yeah, sometimes. Okay, fuck off. Because sometimes the ads, they just pull you in, and those are always the ones that Xbot skips. But anyways, I really just, I don't have patience.
Evil man, Emma. Evil.
I have ad blocks. Okay, so you can block them on YouTube? Because YouTube is just horrible with the ads now. YouTube, Twitter, it's not like pop-up ads either. It's like ads that are kind of like a post. Facebook, it's like every 4 or 5 scrolls down on your phone, there's a fucking ad. It's pissing me off. But yeah, some ads are good, so whatever, bot, thanks.
Ooh, you're gonna go out. You're about to go out on a rant there.
I got an angry face right now. I don't know if you can hear my angry face, but it's pretty mad. I'm like, ads, So anyways, continue your conversation. I apologize. I don't know how this started.
So you want to talk about Destiny, right?
No. Anything you guys want to add about the division? Oh, you know what? I have a question real quick before we move on. Why is it that the Xbox and PC update are 48 to 52 gigs, but the PS4 patch is going to be 88 to 92 gigs?
They might have found more bugs on that side, to be really honest with you. Another thing is you got to think about the hardware, how the game is running.
Okay, yeah, good point.
You know, it's going to be different. They're not like, it's not a direct port over from one to the other. You see what I'm saying? Not only that, you look at when it comes down to it, if it's a 1X patch compared to the PS4 Pro patch, the 1X has kind of like power under the hood to muscle through something and to make it work, where the PS4, which is, you know, not as powerful, might need more of a delicate touch, might need more of an update to a certain way the game runs as well.
Mm-hmm. Expo, I gotta read this real quick. I didn't see this over on Mixer. Mighty Bean says, which games are bathroom compatible? And then Mighty Bean also goes on to say, also starting a fund for Mel to stock up on Purell for her controller. That's great. We're gonna move on. I'm pretty much done with Division. I don't think I'm gonna even get this game because in 3 months it's gonna be in Game Pass. So I'm gonna pass for
Better
now.
get it. The game's gonna be awesome.
Are you buying it for me?
No.
Mooching, yeah. Well, then I'm not playing it. All right. There was a game, a game called Rape Day that was, it was basically pending over on Steam, and Steam has like an open door policy, like we accept all games. So
Yeah, they do.
this game actually got flagged by Steam, and it's a pretty messed up game. It's called Rape Day, and basically, what was it? A zombie apocalypse, where your character, you can go out verbally abuse with 7,000 words to enable players to verbally harass, kill, and rape women as they choose to progress in the story. That is a fucked up game. So it says violence, sexual assault, non-consensual sex, obscene language, necrophilia, and incest are all in this game. And that's really a fucked up scenario. And I can't believe like these developers, I believe it was called Desk Plant. Those are the people developing it. I can't believe that these people would actually even try to get this game out there. Like, the world is fucked up enough as it is. So why would you put these ideas into people's heads? It makes them think.
They got another game on there where, like, you're a school shooter.
Yeah, but I didn't know that made it to Steam. That was another one that was pending a while back.
I was gonna say about 3 years or so ago, we were talking about a game where you start in your house, and you take a gun and you go out and you just start gunning down innocent people. Mm-hmm. And there were people backing that game, saying it should come out. All right,
that's fucking crazy.
There's no difference between that game and the game you're talking about right now.
That should be banned as well.
There is
a little bit of a difference. This one is kind of pushing you to rape, assault, and kill people.
Yeah, well, the other one, you were gunning down innocent people. That was the main goal. People without
weapons. I do that on GTA.
Yeah, but that's not the main goal.
That's not saying, hey, go rape this person. I'm offended by this game.
This game was like
kids, like children, like the whole 9.
This game is like okay, so it'll because I looked at a couple
today.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you. Unless it's tomorrow, then oops. I think you mentioned this before.
Oh,
Timma! Happy birthday.
Timma, VR for life. So yeah, this game. So like I looked at it a couple days before you saw it because I saw someone tweet on it. So I looked on Steam to see what it was, and it was just like it would show a picture, then you choose choice A or choice B, then it would go to another picture. So it was kind of like a choose your own adventure book thing, but I don't know. It's just weird someone would put that on there.
That's fucked up. Like, if you see all the shit that's going on in the world today, why would you even think that's acceptable? Like, as a developer of this game?
It's like that one guy, the Logan guy who saw
Paul?
that. Yeah, I saw the Chinese girl hang herself, and I still got that on my Xbox because I wanted to see what the fuck it was.
I still have that game on my Xbox as well.
Hell yeah. I mean, that's not good, but
no, I kept it just because like they were taking it off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We downloaded it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll do that with games if it's controversial, and then you can probably sell your Xbox. Like I could sell my Xbox 360 with Scott Pilgrim versus the World on it digital. Like I could sell that console for a lot of money now just because they don't sell Scott Pilgrim versus the World anymore. But yeah, there's all kinds of weird shit that gets through Steam. They don't curate anything. Pretty much anything goes on there, even like triple X movies and shit.
All right. Well, guys, I actually have a different ideology about this whole thing.
Okay.
To be really honest with you, because if you start, of course, everything starts with the most extreme. All right, people gunning down innocent families, and then a rape simulation game, and people are like, you guys got to ban these. You guys got to. They shouldn't be here. They shouldn't be here. And you know what? I agree with you. I wouldn't pick them up. But at the end of the day, if you start doing that, then all of a sudden that door starts swinging wider, and the violence that's more vague. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden those games aren't acceptable, and then those games aren't acceptable. You open the door for censorship to the point where, the government will come in and try to censor absolutely everything. Before you know it, it'll be political views. Well, this isn't pro-American, so you gotta censor this game and stuff like that. So what I feel is it's up to society as a whole to not be perverted little douchebags. And I mean that's what it comes down to. Like I said, we talked about this I think it was 3 years ago with that other game.
Okay, but games are supposed to be for fun, right? Games, that's the point of it. So is that what you want to do for fun? Not you specifically, but saying,
no, it's not what
let's
I
make
want.
this game.
I also don't want the government censoring anything that I want to look into as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm going to get the game. I would never get that game.
I know, but it's a game. Games are supposed to be for fun.
If we open the door with the extreme levels, all right? If we open that door, then eventually they're gonna start walking down the stairs. Then it's not gonna be the absolute extreme ones. Then they're gonna try to start attacking this game over here, which really isn't it's not as bad. And they're gonna keep bringing it down until they censor absolutely everything that you're looking at in terms of getting into, whether it's an experience, whether it's a story, or anything like that. You've opened the door with the most extreme.
So,
I say it's up to society. All right? It's up to us gamers. It's up to the people out there to just not do anything with it. Let it sit there and rot.
So,
you see what I'm saying?
Don't they have movies about girls getting raped and stuff too, though?
Of course they do. Is that even a real question?
Yeah, okay, all right. Here's what it comes down to. This is capitalism at its finest, which we kind of drove in being in America, is that you have to let the company itself decide whether this is acceptable or not. Do I believe this is acceptable? Absolutely not. I think this is the most ridiculous game I've ever heard of. And unfortunately, it will put people that have mental issues and stuff like that into a different mindset because of this game. And that's where we have to draw the line, unfortunately. I mean, but I agree with you, Xspot, that it does open a door that may never close. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we have to realize that there are people or have things wrong with them that you can't fix. Okay? You can't. And to put a game like this and to make them think it's more right to do this is unacceptable. But it should come down to Steam itself. They should change their policy and say, look, we are going to ban games that we don't agree with.
Maybe this will be the end of it. The game that pushes them through that door, because a lot of people's hands were in the air because they're like, hey, this is supposed to be an open door policy. And now you're saying, I don't know, I wouldn't be caught dead defending a game like that anyway. And I see what you guys in the chat are saying about, oh, well, there's media depiction of rape and there's this and that and the other. It doesn't make it okay. It doesn't make me any happier or anything like that. I can't help it if the news talks about someone being raped. Do you think that makes me happy? No, not at all. It makes me fucking sad and depressed.
Well, and I think when it comes to that, I think it's people are asking, well, what is the developer's mentality for making a game like this. And I gotta ask, this is more of a society issue than anything else. People are asking like about the mental health of the developer. I'm asking, well, what makes them think that this would attract sales?
Because controversy creates sales.
Well, it's a society issue. Like at the end of the day, I can look out the window, man. I can look out there, and there are a lot of great people out there. But you look at society as a whole, it's flushing itself down the toilet right now. I swear. Like there's just a bunch of people who are all about themselves. They've been trained to be that way since birth. They've had nothing but a small screen in front of their face ever since they were like 2-3 years old, and now those are the people coming up that are going to be running things eventually. Like society as a whole is in a lot of deep shit right now.
How we get into 1984 stuff?
But society, he's not wrong. I mean, society, I could sit there and I could go on a date with a girl and she will sit there and stare at her phone the whole time. She might actually be interested in me, but in my eyes, that's what it is. You can't sit here and say that, it is right what they're doing. I think somebody is trying to do the good old, oh, bad press is good press type thing. Like, hey, bad press is good press. And that's something that we've kind of heard throughout our lives as we grown up. Like I had a Nokia cell phone that was as big as a house phone now. You know what I mean? I didn't know what I had, and now it's become what I have in my pocket now. And I'm very I'm intrigued to look at it, but at the same time I know that people deserve my attention. And I think we're losing that as a society. And the problem is everybody's striving for that attention. And I think that's what they're looking for. I think they're looking for attention. Clearly, they've gotten it. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not just us. It's a lot of other people that are saying, look, what are we doing? And we're at the point in life where we say, that's not right. But it comes down to the companies. Like when you see somebody get raped in a movie, yes, it comes down to us not purchasing that movie, but it also comes down to that person that made that movie. Are you going to really allow this? Or
Steam, can I say something real quick? Steam pulled the active shooter game as well.
Okay. I mean, if that's what they want to do, that's their platform. Whatever decisions they make is, what it is. At the end of the day, though, there's so many people that get so riled up about something, but it's completely acceptable for another thing. Like when you have these parades who celebrate equality, which I am all down for. Down for equality, but people are wearing absolutely nothing, grinding on people and stuff like that, and people are bringing their kids to these parades to watch it. I mean, that is another thing. It's a societal, it's a society issue all the way around.
When society sucks, I stick on my Oculus Rift headset. I'm gonna watch WWE Fastlane in virtual reality with Brian Baker. Yes, even though I'm sick. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. That's my Tourette syndrome. Go back to you, Xbot.
I was reading C-Script because I never knew that about the movie The Shining, and I watched it one time years ago, and it never really went to the top of my kind of horror list. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's a masterpiece, this and that. I'm more into either sci-fi horror, more supernatural horror, and I know there's supernatural horror in that one, but I'm talking like ghosts and demons and stuff like that. That's what I watch, because that's what I used to study. You know what I'm saying?
You study ghosts and demons?
I study, yeah.
He studies a lot of things.
Yeah, I study a lot of different stuff.
He talks to angels.
So my point is, in all of this, is that if Steam doesn't block this game, then what you were saying, Xbot, about that door being open and never closed, that's where it becomes a problem. This needs to be stopped. It absolutely needs to be stopped. And if they don't do that, if they don't go through with it, if they don't change their policy, okay, so people don't make games like this, then that's their problem, and it's going to trickle down into everybody else's problem. Like the gore involved in the game I love, Gears, is pretty extreme at times. You know what I mean? And and they try to dumb it down with Judgment, and what happened? The game died. All right, it basically was dead. They said, "Hey, here you go, Microsoft, take it." You know what I mean? And they brought it back, but that's the thing. Like, you have to stop it where it lies. Like, you're trying to release it on Steam. Steam better not let it come to fruition. You can't.
Yeah, I got you. I just feel like when it comes down to it, I feel like we're in a bad state when developers feel like they can develop a game like this and sell it out there. When, taking a look out there at society, is like, you know what? Something like this will sell. Let's make it. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's a broader problem than is Steam gonna let it go through.
From what I've seen, though, it's not really developers. Like, this is like probably one dude using the Unity engine trying to get attention on Steam, because like anything can get on Steam. So it's not like
not anything obviously can get on Steam. But my concern is there's children growing up in this world. Let's say one of my kids got on that game, because kids nowadays, anything that's like, oh, it's a bad word. It's Five Nights at Freddy's, or it says rape or something, because the kids know what the word ear rape is. So now they're entertained by the word rape. And it's really hard to explain that that's a bad thing and what exactly it is to an 11-year-old. So what happens? What
is ear rape?
It's loud, stupid fucking noises, man.
They bump up they create a meme where at some point in time the volume of the meme gets bumped up to like 15, and you hear all the distortion, and it just gets really loud, and it's like really shocking, and it could be at a funny point in the meme or something like that. But yeah, she's right. It's called ear rape.
Yeah, so, right, kids see this word and the thing, and they're on the Steam store, and let's say they have a Steam gift card, because parents give their kids whatever the fuck they want nowadays and then stare at their phone, right? So let's say a kid comes across this game, they don't really know what it's about, they download the game, all right? I'm sure it'll be dirt fucking cheap if it was on there, but it's not going to be on there, right? But if a kid got a hold of this game, and then a kid sees all this shit, like, I don't know exactly what's included in there, but there is some nasty slurs and, everything that I read before. So if one kid sees this, he tells his friend about it, and then there's a whole fucking smorgasbord of problems in your future, and who knows what your kid's gonna grow up to be like. Yeah, Gruta says just like the Momo challenge. That was some fucking shit too.
What is that?
What?
The Momo challenge? Momo Xbot. What? I sent you the link about the fucking Momo challenge.
No, I said what to Sonic. Like, you never heard of that.
My apologies.
Momo Monster amusement park.
All right, he doesn't have kids.
The Momo is a Japanese demon, right? There's this like whole thing where the Momo challenge, I guess you get a random phone call, and kids were actually doing this. You get a random phone call and you get a dare.
No, it's on Messenger, I believe, on Facebook.
Oh, Messenger? Okay, Messenger on Facebook, and you get a dare. And they start off little, right? And then they start building up where the dares start telling you to either hurt other people at first lightly or hurt yourself. But the end dare is for you to take your own life.
I just saw a movie like that Truth or Dare movie. That's pretty cool. Sean, you look like Sean Murray looks like a Momo.
Oh, sorry. Blade said it was through WhatsApp, and what do you mean it wasn't real? It really was. Like, kids were really doing bad shit. Like, I don't know. Like, anyways, back to what I was saying though. It's really traumatizing for kids. But if there's kids who do play this, like a game like the Rape Day game. Let's say they play it, and then mentally in their mind, they're going to think that there's something okay about this because it's in a game, So for me, like, I don't care who says that I'm wrong because I should not, you can't censor everything. The government, blah, 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 it should be out there. No, it shouldn't. There's things that should not be going on in this world whatsoever. You can't stop it, unfortunately. But there are some fucked up things that people are going to pick up on, especially young, impressionable children.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not okay. You know, and yeah, I know it's everywhere. It's fucking 2019. This world is fucked.
Yeah, and that's the only point I'm trying to make there, OhSnap, is that I feel like it's a broader problem than just this video game or this platform. I think it's a problem within society today as a whole. And,
it really is.
The only change that can be made is if people out there realizes like where this world is really going and actually make a concerted effort in their own personal lives to change it there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only way to do that. And like, you know, you just kind of like hope and pray that like people will actually take a look around them and be like, what the hell kind of circus am I living in right now?
That's what it feels like. It really does. And I'm sorry, like something like that to me is really frustrating, infuriating as a parent, and depressing too, you know? And I know like it's everywhere. I know it's in the news, but it doesn't make it better. It doesn't make it okay. And it makes it even worse when someone makes a game where games are meant to be fun. Games are meant to be something to bring some positivity. And I can see what people are saying about, oh, it's somewhere to take your stress out or whatever. That's what games are. That's what games are for me, but not to do bad things to other people. Yeah, okay, I'm guilty when it comes to GTA.
No, you only
fucking shoot people.
You only kick mooses and teabag them.
Okay, that's different. Okay, you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm a fucking piece of shit. Anyways, on that note, guys, we gotta get going. Good talk. It's been great. Chat, you've been great. Xbot, you want to let people know where they can find you, what you're up to? I think Xbot's gone.
People? Well, I'm sorry about the moose.
Did he say that he was going anywhere? I think he went into the bathroom.
What's going on,
shit.
people? The
He's
chat
like-
was great and this and that.
In the bathroom. All right, Crispy Bomb, you want to let people know where they can find you, what you're up to?
At Crispy Bomb on Twitter, you'll find me play Gears. Somebody drink, and
Drink.
Yeah, you could hit me up. You know, it's been there forever. Hit me up on Xbox Live. I always need more friends. More friends is good.
Yeah, so we can play PUBG.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. All right, thank you, Crispy. Supersonic Station, you want to let people know where they can find you, what you're up to?
Find me at Oculus Rift with.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Hang out with Brian Baker, watching Becky Lynch wrestle.
And Timodos soon. I don't know when he's getting it.
Yes,
but
that's
soon.
so cool. Congratulations, Timodos.
Fuck yeah, I'm so excited for you. And happy birthday Wednesday.
Oh, and Retro Renegades Tuesday. Check that out. And I'm gonna host WrestleMania in a couple weeks, which will be fun.
Also, I need to clarify that I needed the animal skins and shit for my game, okay? Just because I teabagged them doesn't mean anything bad. Xbot, you want to let people know where they can find you, what you're up to?
Well, you won't find me at the Freemason Temple, Predman, if that's what you're saying. Even though they did ask me to join a couple times, and I'm like, no.
Hey, you don't have to sacrifice sheep for it, and I'll kick a goat for you today.
Yo, shout out to Alan. He's like, I'm gonna show PETA your gameplay now.
I'm okay with it. PETA's the worst. PETA fucking eats steak and shit. And you know what else they do? They have veggie schlongs. Okay? Let's not talk about the veggie schlongs. Gross video. Go look it up.
Check this out. And for everybody out there who say that games are meant to be fun, thank you guys. But just remember this. I have streamed games like Viva Pinata, other like nice cartoony games that are absolute fun. Those are the lowest viewed streams that I have out there. So that makes you think as well. Like, you guys might say that, and I appreciate you guys. But you got to remember, there are a lot of other people in the world.
Hell yeah.
But on that note, you can find me right here every Sunday on OhSnap's channel on this CCC Epic podcast. You can also find me on my channel, which is Xbot448. Home of the next podcast every Saturday, 7 p.m. And on Twitter and Xbox Live. And everything is made really simple for you guys. It's all ⴄᴏ448. So just go wherever you want to find me, type in ⴄᴏ448, and you'll find me there.
Who are
can,
you?
Can I add one more thing, boss woman?
Go for it.
I joined Mel's. What is it?
I don't know. The support our troops thing?
Yes, support our troops. So I'm gonna, if I get to feeling better, I'm gonna try to do some streams to help out with that.
Charity streams.
My goal is $180. We are the Cookie Monster Club.
Yes.
Give it a vape.
I will link that. It's Operation Supply Drop. Oh, fucking computer. I got tabs everywhere. Xbot would be really upset.
Yeah, if you get a few extra dollars, donate to me.
Just $2. Just donate it to our team. Donate it to his charity. Donate it to mine. It helps active military and veterans, guys. So I mean, you can't go wrong there. Always doing something great for people.
You know what else? So like in our state, whenever we buy weed now, because it's medical, half that money goes to vets. So actually getting stoned helps vets.
Getting stoned helps vets. And what's your state? Missouri? Because we're in Connecticut, and getting stoned doesn't help anybody here. I mean, it does, but legally, probably not.
It helps you in different ways.
You can get stoned and feel good about it because you know you're helping a veteran.
Yeah, there you go. All right, well, that's in Missouri. But anyways, Xbot, you got that song ready? No, of course you don't, because you know.
No, it's right here. It's right here.
You're fired. All right, you guys can find me on Twitter at girlscangame22, and obviously here on Mixer or Twitch. Guys, we will see you next week. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and thank you, chat. You guys are absolutely amazing. Later, guys.
Laters.
Bing, 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 bang. China. Bing, bing, bang. Obamacare. Bing, 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 bang. Bang, bang, bang. Get those lights off. Bing, 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 bing. China. Bang, bang. Bing, 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 bang. Turn off the lights. I'm really rich. Bing, bing.